All right. यार सो देखो मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के साथ मैच हो और वी डोंट गेट निष्ठा ऑन द चैनल अगेन, ये तो परंपरा प्रतिष्ठा अनुशासन वाली बात हो गई अब। निष्ठा, वेलकम बैक टू मेनाce द मंक मैन, हाउ आर यू फीलिंग? हाउ इज इट गोइंग?
Thank you, Nidhi. All good, all good. How are you?
आई एम गुड यार, आई एम गुड। बस
It's very
काम।
weird. Like I feel like जब भी Old Trafford के बाहर protest होने वाला होता है ना, it's only then you call me to the channel. Like I don't know why. This is the second time, second year in the running. Glazers out and Nishtha in. That's just
Glazers
how
out
it
this
works.
time. let's just
Yeah,
let's just make that trend. But एक
yikes, no.
क्वेश्चन मैं right off the bat I'm gonna ask you.
हाँ
Yes,
जी.
we have Thiago missing. Yes, you have players missing. सब कुछ है, सब कुछ चल रहा है. But I think we can both agree that the biggest miss in this game is going to be Peter Drury. Peter Drury को सबसे ज्यादा मिस कर रहा हूँ.
Oh my God, seriously, जब से शुरू हुआ है and it's just been, I think the quality has lowered kind of after him. I mean, he's somebody who does bring like some sort of ethos to the commentary, and especially Liverpool United games are like adhure hai
हाँ.
without Peter Drury in the commentary box. So yeah, it's going to be a
It
sad
just,
miss.
हाँ मतलब it just feels like कि as kids when you go, पता नहीं मतलब it's going to be a very bad analogy but चलो ठीक है, I'll go with it. It's like as kids if you're going to your nani's house and your
Yeah.
favorite mama is not there. It's like that.
Oh man, yeah, you're right. You're right. It does feel like that now.
but Nishtha, अभी you
हाँ
know
जी.
let's start with थोड़ा मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड से चालू करते हैं.
हाँ
By the
जी.
way, everyone who joined in, thank you so much. Nishtha is here with us for a limited time. तो थोड़ा बात करते हैं आसपास में. यार यूनाइटेड का स्टार्ट, to put it lightly, has not been the best for this season.
The
ये
understatement of the year.
ये गेम ऑलरेडी इतना इंपॉर्टेंट है. इट्स लाइक लिवरपूल यूनाइटेड, इतना हिस्ट्री है, ये है वो है, सब कुछ है. अभी ये गेम कितना इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया फॉर यूनाइटेड? आई नो द आंसर बट आई वांट यू टू एक्सपैंड ऑन इट अ लिटिल बिट एज अ
It's
यूनाइटेड फैन.
always it's always a very, very important game when it's against Liverpool, especially at home. Plus,
हम्म.
with everything that is going on off the field, it's just I don't know. मतलब जितना उसको इम्पोर्टेंस दो उतना कम है, लेकिन बिकॉज ऑफ सच अ बैड स्टार्ट देयर इज अ फीलिंग ऑफ डिफ्लेशन ऑल्सो, वेयर वी ऑलरेडी आई थिंक लास्ट गेम वीक हम लोग हारे, एंड द नेक्स्ट थिंग वाज everyone's talking about the Liverpool home game couldn't have come at a worse time for us. This is
हम्म.
absolutely the heights of terrible timings. We not just I was telling this to somebody. We've not just lost two games on a trot. We have also not scored a single goal yet,
राइट. राइट.
and that takes a that is a huge dent to the confidence. Ronaldo saga is going on. That is again a huge dent to the confidence of the squad, and generally the importance of the game keeps going up, and the hopes keep coming down as much as we start to realize
हम्म.
what's on line for us. Abhi. It's not just 1 point or 3 points that's on line for us. It's a lot of dignity, a lot of izzat that we are about to put on on the line over here today.
But what, according to you, what is the reason, right? Because your preseason was very good. You guys beat us 4-0.
Yeah,
You had a good preseason, right?
yeah, yeah.
It looked like a lot of players are playing well. Martial itna अच्छा खेल रहा था. What happened, according to you?
I think the closer you come to home, and the chatter around the management, the chatter about the owners, discontent with how the things are. I think they've all come together and they've taken a toll on everyone. You're right. Preseason was pretty awesome. I almost forgot that we beat you 4-0, even though, I think
Yeah.
first half you guys fielded like a younger side and we fielded like an older side, and vice versa in the second half. But still, those were like a good few highs. The Ronaldo talks aren't helping. Lack
Hmm.
of concrete signings, proper big names coming in is not helping. What's also not helping was Martial being out injured. for 2 game weeks. So it's a very disjointed squad. That's not really it's really not the same that we squad that we went with in preseason. थोड़ा अलग है. Martial is also not there, and Ronaldo भी नहीं था हमारे साथ तभी. So yeah, it's mostly it's just a mix of a lot of things. And yeah, I think ऐसा कुछ कैरेक्टर में हम लोग को पूजा वूजा करानी पड़ेगी because it's just it's just क्या
पूजा
बोले अभी.
पूजा से, हाँ मतलब पूजा से याद आया कि यार देखो हम, आर इंजरी लिस्ट इज जस्ट गेटिंग रिडिकुलस. लाइक
Yeah.
पहले मिडफील्ड के ऊपर इतना खून खराबा हो रहा था सोशल मीडिया पे, सिविल वॉर चालू है लिवरपूल फैंस के बीच में मिडफील्ड को लेके. अभी मिडफील्ड ही नहीं, डिफेंस में भी, वी सेंटर बैक में तो वी डोंट हैव ऑप्शंस, राइट बैक पे भी वी डोंट हैव ऑप्शंस.
Welcome to our world.
या अटैक में भी लिटरली हैव 3 प्लेयर्स, उसके अलावा फिर वो बच्चे को खिलाना पड़ेगा, तो हमारी हालत खराब है. डोंट यू फील अ सेंस ऑफ ऑप्टिमिज्म नोइंग ऑल दिस?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Our squad is so disjointed. I'm being very serious, okay? I know we spoke about this and you're like, "Arey, jinx mat karo," and all of that stuff. Absolutely not. Our squad is so not together at this moment. And the less said, the better about Dea. You just stand in front of him and you push, like, just tap the ball and then he'll be like, okay, cool, fine, let's go. The only question is अभी कितने से बेइज्जती करवाएंगे हम आज रात को. It's not even a question of whether or not we lose, because I get it. You guys have a lot of injuries, and the red card in the last game didn't help you guys. But I mean, it's still you guys still function like a well-oiled machinery where एक दो part निकाल के डाल दो तो थोड़ी slow हो जाएगी machine, but it's still the unit is functioning the same way. I can't say the same thing about United, where I thought preseason के बाद where these well-functioning machinery का parts थोड़ा change कर लो and it'll start working. I think the only person more surprised than us is Ten Hag, because he's finally starting to realize what the hell he's walked into finally. So it's shock all around, and I guess no, there's no sense of optimism, honestly. For मेरी तरफ से तो नहीं है बिल्कुल.
यार इट्स पता नहीं, मतलब आई पर्सनली फील दैट, मतलब तुम, you are saying that we function as a well-oiled machine. We definitely didn't look like a well-oiled machine against Fulham. Palace के
Yeah,
साथ हम marginally better थे. But anyway, तो एक दो questions आए हैं. Casemiro cannot,
let's go.
so there is one question by Dhenuka. He said, has he been registered? I think he's getting unveiled today, right?
He's
Casemiro?
getting unveiled today. Yeah, pre-game, he's there. He's already in attendance, and like we saw some pictures, like the
Yeah.
full tight suit would penkar aaya hai. So obviously
Full
he's not
hero.
gonna play. Full hero. Like
Yeah.
Varane sort of unveiling is going to happen now. So yeah, no Casemiro today.
Were you surprised that you signed Casemiro?
Very much, because it just felt like we were being friend zoned by everyone, left, right, and center. I mean, like जिसके पास भी जा रहे हैं, Frankie De Jong has just started like a really bad trend where he's just like, I don't want to go to United, and people are like, oh my god, Frankie doesn't want to come, मतलब कुछ तो problem होगा, and then everyone's just like, we're better off as friends. So yeah, so when Casemiro signed, I was, not just me, a lot of people were like, हो गया, सही में हो गया, सच्ची हो गया कि सिर्फ फब्रिजियो रोमानो बोल रहा है कि हो गया. And then finally when United said हाँ done, then we were like, finally it's happening for real. So yeah, it was pretty surprising, especially since considering how we've mildly ruined Varane ever since he's joined. Mildly ruined him. So उसके बाद I can't believe people are saying, I mean, there are reports that Varane called him up and said कि हाँ भाई आ जा. I'm like, Varane, are you okay? Like, did the last injury take a toll on like your, like क्या चल रहा है तुम्हारा भाई? I can't imagine any current squad member calling up another ex squad member and saying, हाँ आ जा, कोई problem नहीं है.
Yeah, so guys, small update. Manas unfortunately could not join us. देखो pre-game chat तो वैसे भी नहीं कर सकता because of his contractual obligations. But also Manas unfortunately is COVID positive, so he's taking rest.
Oh,
वो
man.
unwell है
Feel
तो
better soon, Manas.
yeah, let's just hope Manas feels better soon. यार तो ठीक है, बट एक चीज, चलो रोनाल्डो के ऊपर बात आता है. अपेरेंटली देयर इज टॉक, थोड़ी देर में टीम न्यूज भी आ जाएगी, उसके बारे में भी थोड़ी बात
Yeah.
कर लेंगे.
हाँ जी.
देयर इज टॉक दैट रोनाल्डो विल बी dropped for this game.
Yeah.
his agent is not helping the cause. Would you, and there is a, pata nahi, as a Liverpool fan, I feel that there is a sense of lack of acceptance that Ronaldo really doesn't want to stay.
Hmm.
Or do you think that this is actually true, he does want to stay, and just because, see, media is hyping it up. Let's call a spade.
Understandably.
He is
Yeah.
one of the biggest personalities in the world, so media to bawal karega. But do you think that at this point, dare I say, you might be better off without Ronaldo?
I'm gonna get like जूते चप्पल आने वाले हैं मेरी तरफ से, but I've said this since day one. I think we were functioning a lot better before Ronaldo came in. I am absolutely grateful for the goals that he did, that he
Yeah.
scored last season for sure. I mean, obviously, we would have been worse off without his goals. But I think Ronaldo's presence and the fact that most teams that he's been a part of have been centered around him, and this one really isn't. He's walked into like a very dysfunctional sort of setup. It's
Hmm.
not done anybody any favors. Ronaldo ko like scoring wise, it's not done him any favors. Ego wise, it's definitely not done him any favors. And the rest of the team is also starting to feel a little, I think, jaded with
Hmm.
this entire setup. Not with Ronaldo, of course. I mean, I'm pretty sure these guys are very happy to have him around. But still, I think the whole scenario जैसा हो गया है, they have been. रही बात रोनाल्डो को जाने की, and I know media is hyping it up, but like in this case at least there is no smoke without fire. Clearly transfer
Hmm.
window chalu hai, and there may have been inquiries made where he wants to go to a team, um, and that's where it's all coming from. Hype, all right, sure, but he does want to, I think he did want to leave. I don't think anybody else can afford him at this point of time. That's why like he's done an about turn and said, हाँ ठीक है cool, मेरे को यूनाइटेड में ही रहना था, मैं कहीं नहीं जाने वाला हूँ. So yeah, that's how it is, unfortunately.
यार
Um,
ये, yeah, sorry, go on please.
sorry, I was just going to add that I was seeing Ten Hag के interview का snippets that have come out with Sky.
Hmm.
Who was there? Carragher and Neville? Gary Neville था. So
Gary Neville.
he did say that they did ask him about this interview that Ronaldo is supposed to be doing, but he said, I don't know why he's doing this, honestly. And he's saying that he wants to be here, but like if your agent is going around window shopping and you are saying you want to be here, it's just uncool.
It's messy, right? Because samajh nahi aa raha, and I
Nice.
think right, I think that it's unfair on Ten Hag. And there was one question I want to take it. um
Yes.
is this game has this game come too early for Ten Hag, or do you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely, it's come too early because, like I was mentioning earlier, also हम लोग को भी लग रहा है that this timing couldn't have been worse. Honestly, it couldn't have been worse, and I think it gets like it's not even like a total surrender if we were playing at Anfield. कि मालूम है थर्ड गेम ऑफ द सीजन है एंड एनीवे दो गेम हार गए हैं, वहां जाके वैसे ही हारना है हमें. इट्स एट होम एंड प्लस इट्स द ग्लेजर्स आउट protest that's happening.
Hmm.
So it's just the stakes become even higher when it's home turf, right? So it's too early for Ten Hag and too early a home game for Ten Hag. So yeah.
Right, right. The lineups will be out, and I think the lineups are out already. So let me just
Oh
put
yes,
it
let's
up
go.
here. All right. Let me just share my screen. Yeah, somebody please, let's start with Liverpool. If you guys, I don't know if you can see. So there we are, and this is the lineup. We have Allison, Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, and Milner again. Oh God. Elliot, Diaz, Salah, and Firmino. Bench pe Naby Keita is not on the bench. This, you're talking about not helping the situation. No, this does not help the situation for us as well, right? It's weird because Naby Keita का agent अभी हल्ला मचा रहा था, उसने भी बहुत आवाज किया. and then now he's dropped. It just feels like, so anticlimactic. And thoda I'll talk about Liverpool. It's just, and I'm not one of those fans that will say that, oh my god, Henderson is starting, Milner is starting, oh we are done. And I think they do have a space in the squad, but
Hmm.
it's not in the starting 11. आई थिंक मिलर तो मतलब 1 साल का उसने साइन किया था एक्सटेंशन. आई थिंक दैट एट सम पॉइंट वी हैव टू स्टार्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट फेजिंग. अभी फेबिनियो भी नहीं है. तो आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज इट दैट दैट क्लॉप इज थिंकिंग. व्हाट इज इट दैट क्लॉप वांट्स टू डू हियर. पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है. बट what is United's lineup? If somebody can post it on here, or actually let me go to Twitter and see. Man United. Okay, so
Oh,
the
oh, oh, oh. Hmm.
okay, so this is your lineup, Nishtha. But before that, what are you making? This ought to give you some confidence. No Fabinho, Henderson, Milner in the middle of the park.
Listen, I'm just gonna say one thing. मेरी नजर और मेरी सोच ना, it's not going beyond how bad we are at this point. Where, like, listen, we got beaten like comprehensively by Brentford. I'm not taking
Hmm,
anything away from them, but we got slapped by Brentford. You guys, no matter what you are fielding today,
hmm.
it's really not going to be a problem. I think that's just how I see this situation. Like, my only question is, कितने से हारने हैं अभी? बस that's about it.
I don't, what, and इसमें again मैं jinx वगैरह की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, but I don't see it like that. I don't see it like this. The problem is Henderson and Milner, no, उनका mobility का issue है, and उसके बारे में we will
That's true.
talk more. But for the
That's true.
time that we have you, let's talk a little bit more about
Yeah.
United. This is the United lineup. So we have De Gea in goal, Martinez, and who's the other centre back? I think Martinez and Varane is your centre
Baran,
back
yes.
pairing. Dallo and Malacia, Ericsson, Bruno Fernandes, and McTominay. Sancho Ilanga. Ronaldo dropped. Big news. Ronaldo has been dropped to the bench, and so is Maguire. Nishtha,
Maguire.
first thoughts.
I don't know. I really don't know what Ten Hag is thinking. This is a very bold lineup to go into a home Liverpool
Yeah.
game after losing two on a trot. Like, I am still trying to come to terms with Ten Hag's team selection strategy. It's too early for me to even say कि भाई क्या सोच रहे हो तुम. It's not. I mean, I figured out Ralph Rangnick's picks also. But Ten Hag is a little bit of a mystery because first game he didn't start Ronaldo, then he started Ronaldo, and now he's dropped Ronaldo again. Unless it's some issue with his agent and some sort of like behavioral issue, I don't understand. I don't understand why you won't start Ronaldo.
मैं पता है इसके पहले I was speaking to a couple of people. I was on a
Yeah,
couple of streams before this, and I said the same thing. See, it's like for us, if Salah is going through a rough patch, we cannot drop him because it's like cricket में there used to be Sehwag, right? You could
yeah,
not drop Sehwag because
yeah,
you knew that it's the magic is just around the corner. Do you
yeah.
think you've missed a trick with dropping Ronaldo, or do you think Eric Ten Hag needed to do this to stamp his authority?
Um, I think if he needed to do this, it was probably bought on by Ronaldo because Ten Hag तो ऐसा मतलब preconceived notions लेकर आया नहीं होगा. Something must have happened, something must have gone wrong. And ये तो pre-season से ही चल रहा है where Ronaldo was like, listen, I can't come on any of your tours and all of that stuff. So
Hmm.
I don't think Ten Hag has any reason to just drop him, honestly. कुछ तो होगा वरना I don't see the sense in doing it. क्या है अभी वो लिंगार्ड छोड़ के चला गया तो हमें ड्रेसिंग रूम गॉसिप मिल नहीं रहा है. क्या हो रहा है वहां पे तो अभी आइडिया नहीं हम लोग को क्या चल रहा है.
यार ओके, सो थोड़ा एक एक क्वेश्चन और ले लेते हैं. मानस बोलता है कि कोई निष्ठा का पैसा काटो ओवर एक्टिंग का. इसीलिए
Manas, every time I have come on this stream and I have confidently said we'll lose, we have lost. We have lost. Okay, so I don't understand what you're thinking. Honestly, क्या overacting का पैसा, मतलब तुम लोग reverse jinxing champs हो यार, तुम दोनों भी.
रिवर्स जिंक्स की क्या बात है यार, इंजरी तो है ही ना, मतलब हम क्या बोले, मतलब कुछ कुछ बोल नहीं सकते, बट एक
मेरे
एक
को
और क्वेश्चन है।
हो रहा है, सेम प्रॉब्लम लास्ट टाइम भी हुआ था तुम लोग का, वो इतने लोग इंजर्ड हैं, all of that, nothing happened, we still got like
एक
slapped
एक और
around.
क्वेश्चन है कि डू यू थिंक यूथ इज द वे फॉरवर्ड फॉर टेन हैग? बट
If
बट
the
इज इट, बट
preseason,
इज इट?
yeah, if the preseason is anything to go by, I think he's getting to the younger players so well. मतलब Charlie Savage and Hannibal were running riot, यार. मतलब they were also performing well, so I don't see why not. The problem is that he can't do revolutionary stuff like drop half the squad and field academy boys. वो नहीं चलेगा, because, well, obviously first things first, the Glazers will like be very upset because a lot of big names are not going to be seen on TV. And actually, to talk about the Ronaldo thing just a little more, I think
या
it's very brave on Ten Hag's part, because there's clearly been like a lot of pressure from Glazers to not sell him also. And given the sort of like blowback he's having, to drop Ronaldo in such a crucial game is, I think, yeah, he is trying to make a statement, right?
but on the flip side, imagine, this could turn out to be one of those decisions, for example, that he took and worked, and you never know. तो यार मतलब हमारे टीम को भी देख के कुछ बहुत ज्यादा, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग फिल्ड विद कॉन्फिडेंस लुकिंग एट आवर टीम, जो हालत है हम लोग की। ही इज ड्रॉप्ड फबिन्यो एज वेल, केटा भी स्टार्ट नहीं कर रहा है। Now talking about something else, so Nishtha, this is a Liverpool channel, as you know. A lot of our,
Sure.
a lot of our, the audience are Liverpool fans. What is this protest about? I think, you know, and how does it affect Man United and Eric Ten Hag? उसके ऊपर थोड़ा, if you can talk.
See, this protest is not new, as you guys of all people know that this has also happened last season. And the reason why it happens around a Liverpool home game is because it has the world's eyes on it. It's probably one of the biggest fixtures there
Hmm.
is on United's calendar, is to host
Hmm.
you guys at home, and that's the best way to get our voices heard. And I think this year has been louder than ever before, and
Right.
more comprehensive, in the sense that it's united everyone against this. It's nothing new. It's the same problem that we've had with our owners over years, where there's been financial irregularities, problems, accusations of them, siphoning off funds from United. Basically, I think Gary Neville also said a while back, it's a self-functioning sort of club. We generate the revenue, and we push it back into the system and we use it. Glazers have not put in any money, but they still,
Hmm.
and they have famously, some of the Glazers have even said that I don't even know what an offside rule is. We've got such incompetent people running this club, and really just showing bad faith all around, honestly. So this is the reason why I think the demand has been pretty straightforward since the beginning. Glazers need to go. It's as simple as that. Whether they are absolutely leaving and handing over the entire club to somebody else, or they take a minority share and bring somebody else into the
Hmm.
majority position, somebody who understands football, somebody who understands the legacy of running a club like Manchester United, and making sure it's not completely pushed to the ground and covered in dust and mud. Because I don't have to tell anybody, even our fiercest rivals know, the last 10 years, it's only and only been a decline for United. And I mean, other managers have also made like veiled comments. Like Jose Mourinho said that he wasn't getting enough players, and he said that coming second with this squad was like my
Is
biggest
my
achievement, one of
biggest
my biggest.
achievement.
Yeah, and people laughed when he said this, right? Like one interim and two managers later, we're not laughing anymore. We're not laughing anymore. He was right, and it's been a struggle ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left, for any manager to get through to the Glazers properly, and make sure that they get the players they are getting. I think one of the reasons why Ronaldo transfer even happened was because the Glazers must be like, ठीक है, चलो t-shirt sales are happening and all of that stuff. So
Hmm.
it's a quiet protest. Hopefully, it won't turn the way it did last season.
Hmm.
I hope it's going to be, because the 1958 have said that it's just going to be like a quiet protest. It's going to be properly legal, lawful, and I hope it sticks to that, because this really needs more eyeballs on it.
Look, one thing I'll say, and I have been saying this for some time, is that as a Liverpool fan, I understand what bad owners can do to a club. We were hours away from
Yes,
administration, right? We
yes,
would have gone down. So
yes.
I think that the protest and is absolutely and it's one thing that a lot of Liverpool fans are watching us as well. तो यार देखो ऐसा नहीं है कि ये protest कुछ नई बात है. 2007 में जब यूनाइटेड चैंपियंस लीग और प्रीमियर लीग साथ में जीता था तो भी ये प्रोटेस्ट चल रहा था. तो
Yeah.
ये कुछ नया, ये आज नहीं हो गया है कि देख के कि अरे सक्सेस नहीं मिल रहा है तो चलो हम प्रोटेस्ट करते हैं. और ये इट इज नॉट रिलेटेड टू जस्ट ट्रांसफर्स. बट मूविंग ऑन फ्रॉम दैट, सो नाउ निष्ठा, मतलब हाउ डू यू सी यूनाइटेड स्टार्टिंग दिस गेम? बिकॉज अप्रोच में चेंज करने की जरूरत तो, और हम तो आएंगे ही अपने ऊपर, हम लिवरपूल के बारे में तो बात करेंगे, बट लुकिंग एट दिस लाइनअप, what do you think Eric Ten Hag's strategy is? Is it to hit on the counter? Is it to just go boom, 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 or what?
I don't think we have it in us to hit on the counter. It's got to be, we try and attack from
Hmm.
the word go, or else हम counter पे खाएंगे. नहीं तो there is no other option. इसमें the only way forward is to try and play attacking football now, and I think that's what he's trying to do with this also. I mean, I hope he is, because
बट
well,
काउंटर पे
I don't
कौन
know.
मारेगा निश्चित? बट काउंटर पे कौन मारेगा? हेंडरसन और मिलनर वो आपस में ही 2 मिनट लगा देंगे बॉल पोजीशन में.
आई डोंट नो यार, ट्रेंट कहीं से आके मार देगा यार. उसका तो मतलब वो डिफेंडर कम मिडफील्डर ज्यादा है. लाइक व्हाट डू आई से इवन अबाउट, you guys have the goal scoring abilities. I think you guys are fixating too much on, I've already seen a lot of chatter on Twitter also. You guys are fixating too much on Henderson and Milner, and
Okay.
we've got McTominay in our midfield. So just like chill karo thoda.
But
It won't be as bad as you think it is. Yeah.
now you've got Casemiro. Casemiro,
Yes.
देखो, see, I'll say one thing. I personally feel that Casemiro is more of a reaction signing. I don't think I'm not calling him a bad player. Who knows it better than us Liverpool fans? जब भी Casemiro खेलता है हम हारते हैं. तो बुरा प्लेयर तो, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है ना कि पैनिक में सही चीज पे हाथ रख दिया. I personally feel that.
Yes. Yes.
Do you
From
think?
Rabiot to this is a big upgrade, like even
Yeah,
reactionary wise.
yeah. I mean, imagine you're talking about Rabiot and Arnautovic, and now you have him, and the next, Cody Gakpo, who's an amazing,
Yeah.
uh,
Anthony, fingers crossed, or Cody Gakpo. Let's
and
let's.
Anthony. But मतलब ये बहुत ही बड़ी साइनिंग है यार. This is a coup.
This is a
Does
coup.
this? Do you think this is the end of McTominay?
Uh, I hope so, because I don't know. Casemiro and Fred can link up better, I think. And it goes beyond just the language. I think they have played together before, and I think it will work better. McTominay, again, there's been like a steady, steep decline that I've seen in him over the last 2 years, and it's really not fitting in. I think it's just like mid-table material he's become, and it's really not working. I don't even enjoy the pivot style at all.
Right.
So, but if that's what we are going with, I think, yeah, Casemiro is going to be like a sure shot way to sort that problem out.
Okay. Okay. Now let's talk. Yeah. So we will talk about Liverpool as well. We have Nishtha for a limited amount of time, so इसलिए we are talking about United. Don't
Yes,
worry.
sir.
हम लोग लिवरपूल के बारे में भी बात करेंगे. Looking at the lineup, Liverpool you've seen, United you've seen. Where is this game going to be won or lost according to you?
Oh my God. Shit. The way things are going now, honestly, it's been so, the outlook has been so pessimistic for all of us the last few days. Um, I think if we are even a a sliver problematic defense में ना, we are going to get, like, if you guys can find even the slightest hole, it's not going to be one goal. It's going to be one after the other, one after the other, because our defense has been a bit of an issue. Even though Maguire has been dropped right now, and Martinez and Martinez and Varane had been practicing together, it's still a very new sort of pairing at the back. So I don't know how it will turn out. And if the last two games are anything to go by, एक गोल गया तो मतलब फिर बौछार है फिर उसके बाद. That's my only worry, at least for United. That's where I see we can lose. And maybe if we don't get a 1-0 goal lead, which is just like too fantastic a dream at this point of time, I don't see any attacking happening.
It's not really, because if you look at Liverpool, हमको एक बहुत, like, we've got into this very bad habit of conceding first. We've conceded in both the games first. Last season भी against the last season का last 4 games we conceded Premier League में. So I personally, you know what I have noticed and what I feel is कि हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा डोमिनेट करते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा. जैसे चलो फुलम की बात मैं नहीं करूंगा, फुलम वाज वेरी बैड.
But one off, I think, for you guys.
Yeah. But we play well, we dominate, and then we don't score, and then we sort of taper off, which I really hope to God does not become a trend. And that's where I think Eric Ten Hag might be telling his team that, you know what, just weather the initial 15 minutes storm, and you will get an opening, and you have the players. Let's be honest, you have the players to finish. इसमें अभी कोई जिंक्स की बात नहीं है, कुछ मतलब जबरदस्ती की बात नहीं. You have the players.
Martial is still not playing, so I don't know.
नहीं, Bruno है,
Bruno है.
Yeah, so you have players who can go ahead and finish. Eriksen is in the lineup, so
Eriksen
you have players who can finish.
But you also have Rashford, so
yeah, चलो इसलिए मैं Rashford की बात नहीं करूंगा. But so Nishtha is gonna drop off in 5, so we'll just take final thoughts from Nishtha. Nishtha,
yes sir.
Final predictions for predictions, thoughts, मतलब क्या लग क्या रहा है?
See, I अभी फिर मानस शुरू हो जाएगा comments में that it's I'm just trying to be overacting, but नहीं, I am genuinely certain. I've never been more certain of anything in my life that we are losing this game. Best case scenario we lose 2-0. Worst case scenario तो आपने ब्रेंटफोर्ड का गेम देख लिया है, तो 4-5 से तो हारेंगे मेरे हिसाब से, अगर if we still continue the same way that we did the last game week. It's a problem. What do you think?
Okay, since you won't yield, let me ask you this: if United have to win this game, what needs to happen?
Yes. Okay. Two things. Either we just like starting में, like you said, 15 minute weather करके try to get the first goal, because like you said again, that first goal खाने के बाद you guys sort of like taper off, or wait for Henderson and Milner to just tire out and try and sneak one goal in. And I think agar, fingers crossed, we do manage to get that first goal somehow. It is not just going to be the first goal of this game, it's going to be the first goal of our season, and that's going to be like a huge ego boost and a huge like it's going to be great for the team's morale. So yeah, if I forgot what the question was, but like I think agar wo ek first goal ho gaya, to I think then we can be a little set, but I don't see that happening, honestly.
All right, Nishtha, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you for having me, Anili.
Final prediction. I won't let you go without that.
2-0 to Liverpool.
I'm
being a realist. Manas can, like, in all his coldness, throw a tantrum on the pillow, but that's what I'm genuinely thinking. If I have to be too fantastic, 2-1. That's the bravest I'm planning to be. 2-1 to Liverpool. No. इतना नहीं यार, ये मतलब क्या है? अगर एक गोल हो जाए ना, बस एक गोल हो जाए, बस खुश हूँ उससे.
All right, thank you so much, Nishtha. Thank you so much for making the time here. First of all, so I wanted to show you something. You have some fans in the house. एक तो हम ही लोग हैं. When do you want to start your own channel?
Thank you. Thank you. I do Twitter Spaces sometimes. Please drop by.
Absolutely. So यार देखो, Nishtha का Twitter handle is in the description box. Please go ahead and follow her. एब्सोल्युटली फैंटास्टिक. कभी कभी WWE के बारे में भी बात करते हैं तो मजा आता है.
Occupational hazards. I had to watch it for work at some point. So
तो मजा आएगा आपको. डेफिनेटली फॉलो हर. वी एब्सोल्युटली लव हैविंग यू ऑन हियर. And it's a pleasure. So see, there you go, you have fans in the house.
so
So
sweet, sir. Thank you.
thank you so much, Nishtha. I don't want to wish you the best of luck for the game, but
यार
it was
तो
lovely to
कुछ तो
have you
करना
on
है.
here. It was lovely
Just
to
wish for one goal for us. That's it. Like one, please. Be nice for us.
but
But
it
yes,
was
like
lovely to have you on here.
thanks for having me, Nidhi. It's always a great pleasure. Hopefully, the next time I'm here, I can confidently predict 2-1 to United the next time. So
जी. अगर
I'm keeping
अगर
my
अगर
fingers crossed.
अगर हम लोग हारे ना तो मैं तेरे को इनवॉइस भेजने वाला हूँ.
Done, done. Absolutely done. Absolutely done. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so
All
much,
right.
Nishtha. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Always a pleasure with you guys. Thanks.
Cheers,
Bye.
guys.
Good luck, guys. Bye.
ऑल राइट. तो भाई लोग अब बात करते हैं थोड़ा लिवरपूल के बारे में और लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द मिडफील्ड. तो देखो यार, सबसे बड़ी बात तो ये है कि नाबी केटा इज इंजर्ड. एंड मतलब अब एट दिस पॉइंट समझ नहीं आता है कि मैं क्या बोलूं नाबी केटा के बारे में. हमने बहुत ज्यादा इसके बारे में बात की है. नाबी केटा इंजरी मिडफील्ड. एट दिस पॉइंट इट्स रिडिकुलस. आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू विथ नाबी केटा मैन. मैं ऑनेस्टली मैं इसके लिए बोल रहा हूँ कि जो हमारी सिचुएशन है अभी राइट नाउ. धेनुका वी आर स्टिल हियर मैन. विल टॉक अबाउट लिवरपूल. मुझे समझ नहीं आता है कि मतलब नाबी केटा अभी उस साइनिंग के वजह से इट्स लाइक हेंडरसन एंड मिलनर. केटा तो इंजर्ड है तो अब वो स्टार्ट नहीं ही करेगा. क्या करेंगे? फेबिनियो के बारे में न्यूज आ रही है कि he has picked up a small knock. So I don't know, man. I mean, what is this? Is it down to our training schedule? कुछ चेंज किया है हमने फिटनेस प्रोग्राम में? क्या किया है? Because it's मतलब it's ridiculous to the point of no return at this point. uh, Again, I don't want to go into that spiral कि मतलब ये खराब है, वो खराब है, ये खराब है, वो खराब है. But I just don't know what to think, man. I don't know क्या चल रहा है, क्या हम करना चाह रहे हैं. हेंडरसन, मिलनर, थियागो ऑलरेडी इंजर्ड है. मैटिप के बारे में आज न्यूज आई है कि यू नो मैटिप के बारे में न्यूज आई है कि ही इज गोइंग टू मिस, ज्यादा गेम्स मिस करेगा वो इंजरी के थ्रू. तो आई डोंट नो. एंड देखो यार, चलो मिडफील्ड के बारे में हम लोग बात करते हैं तो हम लोग बोल देते हैं कि यार चलो इंजरी है और हमको एक और मिडफील्डर लेना चाहिए था. बट डिफेंस में भी तो वही हाल है, अटैक में भी तो वही हाल है. जोटा इंजर्ड है, कब वापस आएगा, क्या होगा अभी? आई डोंट नो. दिस इज इफ इट्स लक देन इट्स एक्सट्रीम रॉटन लक यार. मतलब मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि इतनी सारी इंजरीज और सारी मसल रिलेटेड. फेबिनियो का मुझे पता नहीं है बाय द वे, मैंने बस चैट में पढ़ा है कि फेबिनियो इंजर्ड है करके. we're down. Anjan says we are down to our bare bones. If we still do not bring up a mid this window, we will not be able to compete with other. Even Arsenal owners are spending. Arsenal spent last season also, यार अंजन. दे आर बाइंग स्मार्ट. उन्होंने लास्ट सीजन भी साइनिंग्स की थी जो प्लेड वेल फॉर देम. अभी लास्ट मोमेंट में उनका फॉल्टर हो गया. दे कुड नॉट फिनिश द सीजन वेल, बट ये हुआ था. बट I don't know what Klopp will do. What is the problem here? First world problems. How is this a first world problem, Azib? Matlab, we are really down to the bare bones. Um, this is not a first world problem. This is a very real problem. And हम कैसे compete करेंगे, क्या होगा इस गेम में? मतलब मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है. I personally I looked at the. I was really hoping Fabinho started. I was really hoping Keita started. ये तो मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर ही रहा था. मुझे लग रहा था हेंडरसन को खिलाएंगे कि एलियट को खिलाएंगे. पता चला कि हेंडरसन और मिलनर दोनों को खिलाना पड़ गया. अभी मिलनर इन जो समवन हैड आस्क्ड कि मिडफील्ड किसका क्या रोल होगा. Looking at the lineup, I think Henderson is going to play in the number 6 role. Elliot is going to play on the right side. He's going to link up with Salah and Trent. एंड मिलनर विल बी ऑन द लेफ्ट साइड लाइक क्रिस्टल पैलेस। यार देखो मिलनर ने ना पैलेस के अगेंस्ट कुछ गलत नहीं किया था, बट ही वाज इनइफेक्टिव, है ना। मैं मैं तो मिलनर का फैन हूं, और आपको पता है कि हम लोग कुछ गाली वाली देते नहीं है यहाँ पे अपने प्लेयर्स को, और नहीं देनी भी नहीं चाहिए, बट यार पॉइंट ये है कि you need a different kind of player against Manchester United. You think they're not sniffing a weakness already? They want a win. ठीक है, अभी निष्ठा बोल के गए कि they are having their own problems and all, but still it's like a game. It's still a big game. They want a reaction. तो हमको हमको बहुत केयरफुल रहना पड़ेगा। और हमने तो बस यार बहुत बार बोला है, कितनी बार बोला है कि भाई हमको मिडफील्डर एक लाना चाहिए था, एक मिडफील्डर इंप्रूव दिस टीम। अब वो क्लॉप का डिसीजन है, एफएसजी का डिसीजन है, किसका डिसीजन है, ऑनेस्टली मेरे से बोल के आपको कुछ मिलेगा भी नहीं, क्योंकि मैंने तो बोला ही है कि ये दिस इज अ मिडफील्डर इंप्रूव्स दिस टीम। बट चलो आप मिडफील्ड को छोड़ दो, अटैक में क्या हालत है, वहां पे भी तो इंजरीज हैं। अगर आप राइट बैक, अगर आप सेंटर बैक में देखो, अगर सेंटर बैक में अगर एक और इंजरी हो जाती है, वी आर बैक टू नेट फिलिप्स। एंड आई लव नेट फिलिप्स, बट ही डज नॉट सूट अस, दैट्स द रियलिटी। बट एनीवे, थोड़ा गेम के बारे में बात करते हैं। इनफ रैंट अबाउट द मिडफील्ड एंड द सिचुएशन। आई थिंक केटा इज गोइंग इज व्हाट हैरी केन सेज। आई थिंक दिस इज पॉसिबल, बट आई ऑल्सो फील दैट अभी तो पॉल जॉइस ने ट्वीट किया है, तो ये 100% ट्रू है कि वो फिर से इंजर्ड हो गया है। तो इट्स जस्ट मतलब स्टार्ट ऑफ द सीजन आई वाज बीइंग रियली होपफुल कि चलो यार केटा ये सीजन खेलेगा। लास्ट सीजन उसका अवेलेबिलिटी वाज स्लाइटली बेटर बिकॉज वो इंजर्ड नहीं था, वो इल था। बट अभी वो वापस इंजर हो गया है, तो मुझे मतलब समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि एट दिस पॉइंट हम क्या करने वाले हैं, क्या प्लान है। केटा जाने को, प्रॉब्लम ये है यार, केटा चला जाएगा तो हम किसको लेके आएंगे। अभी गेटिंग समवन इन द ट्रांसफर विंडो इज आल्सो नॉट गोइंग टू बी इजी। बेलिंगम की बात आप लोग करोगे, लेकिन यार देखो बेलिंगम के बारे में बहुत क्लियरली हमको डॉटमंड ने बोल दिया है कि, या सारे क्लब्स को बोल दिया है जिसने भी बेलिंगम के बारे में इंक्वायर किया है, कि बेलिंगम इज नॉट फॉर सेल। यू कैन नॉट बाय समवन हु इज नॉट फॉर सेल। तो दैट इज द सिचुएशन विद द करंट मिडफील्ड। ये एलेक्स ऑक्सलेट चेम्बरलेन क्या है, क्यों है, बेच देना चाहिए, 1-2 मिलियन में जितना भी मिल जाए काफी है। यार वही बात है ना कौशल, यू डोंट हैव एनीवन पुटिंग इन अ बिड फॉर हिम। यू नहीं है उसके लिए कोई कोई बिड करने वाला, तो आप किसको बेच दोगे और कैसे बेच दोगे। That's the problem with Oxlade Chamberlain. We have said it a lot of times here. I think that uh, um, I think that Oxlade Chamberlain's career as a Liverpool player is over. ठीक है, but he's phased out of it, he's run out of it. But अब मुझे अब मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि अब चलो ट्रांसफर से थोड़ा, अभी देयर इज अ बिग गेम अहेड, तो थोड़ा लाइनअप की बात हमने की, सबकी की। देखो यार, अभी ठीक है, वी हैव started, we have this situation. It is not helping anybody. हमारा मिडफील्ड में प्रॉब्लम्स है, अटैक में प्रॉब्लम्स है, चलो मतलब जो भी है, पीपल आर नॉट वेरी, बट वी स्टिल हैव अ गेम टू प्ले। अभी तुरंत तो कोई मिडफील्डर आएगा नहीं। दिस इज द मिडफील्ड दैट वी आर गोइंग इन विद दिस पर्टिकुलर गेम। ठीक है, अभी हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा, आई फील दैट देखो फर्क तो जरूर पड़ेगा। जो मैंने निष्ठा से बोला कि हमको, मैं गेम स्टार्ट करने की बात कर रहा था फास्ट, और मैं उसको मतलब टू हिट यूनाइटेड फास्ट, वो उसमें थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आएगा। आई जस्ट फील दैट वी विल गेट लेस चांसेस, विल क्रिएट लेस चांसेस इन दिस गेम। वी जस्ट हैव टू फिनिश दोस चांसेस। अगर वो हमने नहीं किया ना, तो देन इट्स नोबडी कैन टेल मी कि वी आर नॉट इन फॉर अ बिट ऑफ अ क्राइसिस। क्योंकि मतलब अगर आप 3 मैच में 3 पॉइंट्स लाते हो, तो इट्स नॉट रियली, और समझ में आ रहा है कि मतलब यू आर नॉट रियली इन फॉर अ वेरी बिग वन। अभी I don't know how confident are you. See, Abhishek, I'll always be confident with a Liverpool team that is being managed by Jurgen Klopp. You can call me a fool, you can call me a whatever, जो भी लगता है, बट मुझे लगता है कि क्लॉप we have enough quality in the team to win this game, to win this match. पता नहीं, maybe, and मतलब जो हालत चल रही है, it's tending towards a no. But again, this match, I think that we have enough quality, but वो execute कर पाएंगे कि नहीं, उसमें सारी चीजें. Diaz will have a great game against Dallo. यार देखो, Diaz तो he is one of the few good things that is there अभी last few games में, मतलब especially against Crystal Palace, तो literally उसने बचा लिया, ठीक है. तो मतलब डियाज के ऊपर तो ऑब्वियसली साला, डियाज, फर्मिनो, ट्रेंट, these are good players, man. These are good bloody players, and they have it in them to win a game. I understand, the whole point about, and I agree, and I 100% agree, right, कि क्या सीन है, बट देखना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. Apart from Carvalho, that bench looks very short of game-changing options. Yes, 100%. We don't have any options on the bench at all. मतलब Carvalho को भी अगर आप बोलोगे तो Carvalho is a really young player, right? अभी वो कर सकते हैं, हो सकता है कि वो आके सब कुछ अच्छे से कर दे, but I don't I don't know. Nish says no players are guaranteed injury free even if you buy new ones. Let's hope current crisis we ride out without losing many points and get rid of deadwood like Ox and Nabi in Jan or next summer. Yeah, but my point is, Nish, that agar December, January tak yaar, the title we might be away. तो वो issue है मेरे को लग रहा है. Tillemans could be an option. No, Tillemans is, I don't think, see, bodies के लिए नहीं लाने हैं ना players. आप अगर प्लेयर्स ला रहे हो, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टिलेमेंस विल नॉट कम चीप, दैट इज द नंबर वन थिंग, आपको वो सस्ते में नहीं मिलेगा. और दूसरा कि अगर आप प्लेयर्स ला रहे हो तो आप अच्छे प्लेयर्स लेके आओ ना. तो टिलेमेंस मुझे मुझे नहीं लगता, ही इज अ लिटिल टू स्लो फॉर माय लाइकिंग. बट हाँ, so Klopp says Nabi is out, the team we line up I like a lot, the rest is very exciting. That's what Klopp says. So Klopp is being positive. Yeah, देखो, this is not an ideal situation. I would have definitely liked Fabinho to start. किसी ने पूछा था कि why not Fabinho? Fabinho has been dropped by all accounts. I could not find anywhere कि क्या issue है. मतलब I don't think he's injured. So Fabinho has been dropped. That's the reality. He was not particularly good. Uh, Personally, I don't know. Yeah, I would have liked to see Fabinho start this game because Fabinho can provide a certain dimension, which I personally think that neither Henderson or Milner can provide. But यही scene है. Is Keita injured again? Yes, sir. Keita is injured again. Uh, Keita, Naby Keita, the curious case of Naby Keita. Anyway, big game ahead guys. तो lineup तो अभी डाल ही दिया है सबने, और this is the lineup. 5 मिनट में live खत्म करते हैं because I want to get into my pre-match rituals and watch the game. A huge night for Elliot. Yes. This is देखो यार, थोड़ा प्रेशर डालने वाली बात है ये. मैं तो ये भी बोलूंगा कि मे बी थोड़ा अनफेयर भी है बिकॉज बहुत यंग प्लेयर है और जस्ट स्टार्ट किया उसने. ही शुड हैव आइडियली बीन mentored by a Thiago or a Milner, or not Milner but चलो Henderson, Fabinho. अभी उसके ऊपर सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आ गई है टू क्रिएट करने की. Does he make himself a hero out of it? I mean, I sure hope so. बट देखते हैं क्या होने वाला है. ये तो काफी मतलब पता नहीं, मतलब it has just denigrated into something. मतलब I'm not full of confidence, I'm not gonna lie, but देखते हैं क्या होने वाला है. Elliot and Diaz linking. देखो यार, and we talk a little bit about what can work for us. जैसे जो क्वेश्चन मैंने निष्ठा को पूछा, वो चीज मैं यहाँ पे डिस्कस करता हूँ थोड़ा कि what can work for us basically. देखो, we have Diaz, we have Salah, we have Firmino. ठीक है, Firmino चलो मैं फमीनो का फैन बॉइंग नहीं करूंगा, मैं तो सबको पता है कि मैं फमीनो का मतलब भक्त हूँ। बट देखो यार, फमीनो कैन हिस्टोरिकली ही हैज प्लेड वेल अगेंस्ट यूनाइटेड, he can provide those balls which Salah or Diaz can latch on to. Trent है, ट्रेंट ठीक है, ट्रेंट हैज नॉट स्टार्टेड दिस सीजन वेल यार, बट एक बात आपको मतलब हम सब मानते हैं कि यार ट्रेंट इज अ वर्ल्ड क्लास प्लेयर, ठीक है। तो अब उसको कंप्लीटली मतलब डाई डाउन भी नहीं कर सकते हैं कि नहीं वो आज कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा, बिकॉज ट्रेंट कैन प्रोवाइड दैट मोमेंट, ट्रेंट कैन प्रोवाइड दैट लिटिल थिंग। रॉबर्टसन के रन्स, वैन डाइक है भाई, वैन डाइक है वर्ल्ड्स बेस्ट डिफेंडर, one set piece and he scores, and we can play well. So uh, यार देखो, आई नो कि जो भी है काफी ज्यादा चीजें हमारे अगेंस्ट गई हैं, बट वी हैव इनफ क्वालिटी इन द टीम। सो विद दैट, थैंक यू निखिल, थैंक यू सो मच यार। बॉबी से कुछ ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशंस है आज यार, क्यों नहीं, मतलब है वो तो है। पर्सनली आई फील बॉबी थोड़ा मतलब उसका रोल थोड़ा रिड्यूस हो रहा है, और होना देख सकते हैं वो होने भी वाला है, बट क्या कर सकते हैं, मतलब दिस इज व्हाट इट इज। guys, let us know in the comment section of who's going to be the most important player according to you in this game, right? एंड देन उसके बाद एक प्रेडिक्शंस करते हैं। मैं तो प्रेडिक्शंस करता नहीं हूँ, बट आपके प्रेडिक्शंस हम लोग लेंगे, एंड देन वी विल क्लोज दिस लाइव। बट आई नो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ नेगेटिविटी एंड इट इज जस्टिफाइड। आई एम नॉट गोना से कि जो आप लोग बोल रहे हो वो गलत बोल रहे हो, क्योंकि हम इट्स लाइक थोड़ा बेयर बोन्स वाली सिचुएशन है, बट वी स्टिल हैव इनफ क्वालिटी इन द टीम, वो भी आपको मानना पड़ेगा मेरे हिसाब से। So some questions, some answers have come in. Someone saying Hendo. I would love that, yeah. If Hendo is, if this is his redemption match, I would love that. Obviously, Trent, Diaz, um, Trent, Robo, and Diaz. These are the players that Trent and Diaz. So काफी Diaz के बारे में, Elliot and Mo. Diaz, तो मैं भी Diaz के बारे में बात कर रहा था. I think बहुत ही important game है उसके लिए. If Diaz plays well, no, it will create problems for United, right? um, और दैट कैन हेल्प अस, बिकॉज हमको बेसिकली यार देखो, हमको केओस क्रिएट करना है उनके बॉक्स में, और वी हैव टू लैच ऑन। व्हाई डू यू फील Fabinho is not playing? Fabinho has been dropped, Kanishk, because of his performances, I think. Klopp ने कुछ चेंजेस किए हैं, but I think that's the reason. I could not find anything about injury, so he's just purely been dropped. केटा के बारे में हम लोग ने काफी बात कर ली है, बट लेट अस नो यार, क्या लग रहा है? स्कोर प्रेडिक्शंस बता दो जल्दी से कमेंट सेक्शन में, 3-4 ले लेंगे, और देन वी विल क्लोज दिस लाइव, बिकॉज 20 मिनट में मैच किक ऑफ होने वाला है। आई वांट टू वॉच लिटिल बिट ऑफ द बिल्डअप एज वेल, तो 5 मिनट में लेट्स फिनिश इट ऑफ। लेट अस नो इन द कमेंट सेक्शन। मैं तो नहीं करता हूँ स्कोर प्रेडिक्शंस, तो आप बता दो क्या है आपके हिसाब से। 1-0 Liverpool, Winsome says. Sanket says 2-1 United. Abhishek is saying 2-1 Liverpool. 2-2 Akash says. Okay, that will be Salah बहुत 3-1 to who? Tarun, 3-1 to who? 3-1 Liverpool. Danny also says 3-1 Liverpool. 5-0 Liverpool. Oh, that's bold. I really hope that comes true though. Ashish says 2-1. निश सेज 2-1 यूनाइटेड। तो भाई देखो, ये है स्कोर प्रेडिक्शंस। पोस्ट गेम लाइव भी हम लोग करेंगे, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट। मैच जीते हारे ड्रॉ हो जो भी होगा, एक छोटा सा पोस्ट गेम लाइव तो जरूर होगा, तो उसमें जरूर आओ, मतलब जॉइन अस फॉर अ लिटिल बिट। वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डू दिस अ मेजर लंबा वन। धेनुका का लास्ट ले लेते हैं। धेनुका, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस सो लेट यार। धेनुका इज राइट नाउ इन द स्टेट्स, सो काम के बीच में से यू हैव टेकन टाइम आउट। 2-0 लिवरपूल। Right. So big game ahead. Thoda, let's put the faith on the boys. And let's go, yeah. बहुत बड़ा game है. We have to win this to put the season back on track. Cheers and up the Reds.